Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we are talking about how long does it take to get certified as a travel agent. So we're going to be covering why get a certification if you're in the travel industry, top 3 most popular certifications. We're also going to talk about how long does it actually take to earn those certifications and which one might be right for you. So if that sounds interesting, then keep on watching.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color.
All right, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell on our channel over on YouTube. We put out content every single week to help you grow your travel businesses, so you don't want to miss any of that great content. By the way, if you are new, I'd love to meet you. Drop an "I'm new" in the comments below so I can say hello, welcome you to our community. And if you're new, you probably don't know me. I'm Cyndi Williams. I started in the travel industry way back in 1994, and I've been doing this for over 25 years. I own and operate my own award-winning, nationally recognized travel agency, and I'm also the CEO of Careers on Vacation that helps people just like you learn how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses all over the world. So today we're discussing travel certifications. How long does it actually take to earn a certification, and diving a little bit deeper. And today we're really going to focus on the 3 most popular and highly recognized certifications in the industry. And on top of how long does it take, discover maybe which one might be right for you if you're thinking about getting certified as a travel agent. So the top 3 we're going to be covering today are Careers on Vacation, the Travel Institute, and Ashworth College. And I am telling you from the beginning, of course, I'm going to be 100% biased because I am the CEO of Careers on Vacation. But I have no problem sharing my competitor information because at the end of the day, I want you to be successful. So whichever one is the right fit for you, I want to connect you with that information and with that knowledge. So we're going to link everything below too. So quick question for you guys. For those of you that might be watching that are already travel agents, where did you earn your certification, and did it prepare you to be a travel agent? Because that's the other big question that we're going to kind of dive in on today is, outside of the just learning how to be a travel agent part, some of those business building things. So I would love for those of you who are experienced and watching to share that so everybody can read the comments and everyone can learn from that too. And by the way, if you guys are brand new and you're just thinking about getting into the travel industry, I want to tell you about a quick resource. My masterclass, the 5 shifts to a 6-figure travel business and beyond. You can get a free ticket into that class by going to the link you can see on the screen, careersonvacation.com/masterclass. If you're really in that evaluation phase, that free resource will really help you decide if getting in the industry is for you and all the things that you should be doing to set yourself up the right way from the beginning, which is so important. So let's dive in. Why get a certification in the first place? Technically, you don't need a certification in the travel industry. So full disclosure, you don't need a certification. But why do people decide to get certified in our industry? One, it really helps you showcase you can really showcase it and position it in your marketing, meaning it's a great tool to let consumers know you're qualified, you have training, you're ready to assist and support them, and that certification is an extra level of credential that will help you stand out from the next travel agent that they might be considering working with. The other thing it really helps you do is really helps you get more confidence. I can't tell you how many people I see get into the industry and just get logins turned on and they have no idea what they're doing. Maybe you're watching this video and going, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm so lost. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so confused. Despite what slick marketing would have you believe, this is not an easy job. It takes skill, it takes experience, and it takes some learning to get into a flow of really doing it well and then doing it in a big way. So a certification can really help you get that base level foundational confidence that you need to then take the next step of growing your business. And of course, when you have a certification, one of the things we spend time on in our marketing machine and teaching our clients to do is how to leverage a certification to show people you're the expert, how to show them you're a leader in the marketplace of what's available out there, how you can position yourself as an expert. And that's one of the tools that you can do it when you have a certification. So those are kind of the whys to why people get a certification. Now let's talk about time frames. And these are not apples to apples at all, because all of these programs we're looking at today are very different, not just in their time frames, but in their content and in how they are run. So I'm going to dive into some of that for you guys too, and hopefully that's helpful. So first and foremost, how long does it take? Anywhere from 3 months is going to be the shortest time frame to a year or longer to get a certification. So Careers on Vacation is the quickest at 3 months. When I built our program years ago, I really said I don't want any fluff. Like, people can take a time management course or a businessy course or like customer service 101. Like, we don't have any fluff in our program. It is literally like, here's what you need to do to be successful. Do these steps, get an action, set this up, get your marketing machine, get your sales, how to be an agent, how to book. It's very condensed from that perspective. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have a lot of content, because it's packed full. Every week there's a module, we have online courses, we have private one-on-one coaches that help all of our clients through. So that's different, but it is the quickest at 3 months. If you are looking for a certification that is the fastest in the industry, that would be a great place to start. Travel Institute is a 12-month program, and it requires 12 months of experience. So even if you finish their online content and you're ready and you take they have a test at the end that's required, even if you do those steps, you have to wait to hit that 12-month of experience level in order to get your actual certification. So before you can use it in your marketing tools, before you can talk about it, those types of things, you're not going to have that certification in hand for about a year. So keep that in mind. Again, doesn't mean it's not awesome content. We're going to dive into that here in a second too. Ashworth College is 4 months to a year. So theirs is an online program, and they basically, the way that they word it on their website is you can finish in as quick as 4 months, or you can take as long as a year. So it's kind of a work at your own pace online type program, and you can finish it on your own schedule. So that one's going to be 4 months to a year. So let's break these down a little bit further. So now that you know the time frames, you might say, oh, well, that's fine, or that's fine. But let's really kind of peel the layer back and talk about what you're going to find in these different programs and what speaks to you and resonates with you. So Careers on Vacation, and granted, I have not taken these other programs, so I am working off of the information that's on their website, and I encourage you guys to check that out too. And of course, I have more knowledge on Careers on Vacation because we are in training people every single day. So I'm going to be able to offer you a little more information where Careers on Vacation is concerned, and just know that this other information is available on their public websites. So in the Careers on Vacation program, it is not an online program where it's just online and you don't have someone helping you or additional support. It's a mastermind model, okay? What I mean by mastermind model is it really offers that human element. Yes, you get online content. Yes, you get to keep that content for life. We update that, whenever we do updates, all of the people that took the program years ago still get those updates, which is amazing. But you actually get to work with real humans. Imagine that and what that could help you with, right? So learning, we call our program a learning while earning mode. So we have the online system that you can do on your pace. You have live classes you can also go to ask questions, work with humans. You have a coach where they're working with you to go, what is your individual goal? Because I guarantee you it's probably different than the person sitting next to you and the person sitting next to them. We take a very customized approach because when you're building your business, it's not the same cookie cutter that every travel agent out there might want to do, right? So the reason why we call it a learning while earning mode is where other programs will say, take this program and then start your career as a travel professional. No, ours is you can start your career right now while you're in the program. Once you have certain things set up, you can start selling, you can start testing out your marketing, you can start getting your first leads. And as those come in, it's kind of a beautiful thing to have it happen while you're in the program, because then you have humans, right? You can go, help, I have a question, I didn't think about this, or help, what do I do here? Even if it's in an online program somewhere, and I guarantee you the instructions are in the program, it is a really big tool, and I learned this early on for people to go, I just don't know where this is and I need an answer right now. So we have those online forum boards where you can go and ask a question and get an answer back in almost real time. or you can reach out to your coach and things like that. So you won't see things in our course like business writing skills, time management, the art of listening, that kind of stuff. You will see that really finite stuff that you need to get started quickly. So it's kind of the exact info that you need to get started and get into action. And that's what helps escalate the learning process, because you're getting all of those tools, but also because you're in this mastermind format, you're in a live classroom, you're making friends, you're now part of a tribe and part of a community. This is the other thing our industry really struggles with, and why I put this whole program in a mastermind format is because at the end of the day, after you do whatever program you're going to do, you're still at home by yourself in a silo. And that can feel really isolating. So if you're starting your journey, or even if you're experienced, because we have learning tracks for both, you're starting to make friends, and you're making, there's a lot of people that do trips outside of our classes, or they make friends and they have friends for life. And that's a beautiful thing, because then you're always bouncing ideas off of each other for years to come as you build your businesses, which is really exciting. So think of ours as business building plus the real world application part. That's what you're going to get from Careers on Vacation. Now let's dive into Travel Institute. They have a good core curriculum. So they have that how to be a travel agent type courses. They do have some extra businessy courses, like some of those things I mentioned earlier, like business writing skills, time management, art of listening. Those are all included in their program. So if those are important to you, you're going to get some of those extra courses that may not be directly relevant to being a travel agent, or you wouldn't need to sell a trip, but if you've never done it before, could potentially help you out. So if that's something, those extra courses would be valuable to you, know that they have that. Now, the other big thing to know about the Travel Institute is you do have to complete 10 continuing education credits to maintain your certification. So when you are deciding to go that path with that certification, you just have to know every year you have to get those extra 10 continuing education credits in order to keep your credentials. So when you're deciding to go down that path, just understand it's more of a longer term commitment overall if you want to keep your credentials active. Just so you know all of that, and all of that information is on their website as well. Ashworth College. So I actually have had students go through Ashworth College and then come through our program. Their program is all online. It's up to 12 months to complete. They call it a career diploma. They don't call it a certification. So in terms if you're, really get stuck on the word play there. The other thing to know about Ashworth is they are really, They do a ton of career programs in different things. They're not specialized just in travel. That's not a good or bad thing. I just think it's worth mentioning that they also have 106 other courses of like how to be this, how to do that, how to do that. So they do have a lot of stuff going on. They're not really like 100% tailored to travel. I know to keep up in our industry, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff, right? So that's one of those things I just wanted to mention. Doesn't mean it's not great. But they're not really specialists in travel. So which one's right for you? I don't know. This is going to depend on you, and I want to talk through some things you should ask yourself to say, okay, where should I start my journey, or what certification do I think would be a great fit? So if you want to learn how to be a travel agent, do you want to learn to be a travel agent, or do you want to learn to be a travel agent plus how to run an actual business? Some people's intention is, I want to be a travel agent, and maybe then I want to look for a job, or you want to work for an airline or American Express Travel or a big call center or AAA or something like that. I think if your end game is to work as a travel agent for like a big box or something like that, then potentially, some of these courses could work really well if you don't care about having your own business or working from home or traveling the world while you travel or having your own business. So that's worth considering. So Travel Institute and Ashworth are more focused on the travel agent specific learning versus the real world application. There's not as much of how do I set up my office from home, and how do I get my marketing leads set up? How do I get leads to come? What do I do with those leads? All of those marketing pieces and all of those best practices for when you have an actual business in place at your residence or while you're traveling. I feel like our program does a stronger job of that, and that's why ours is more of a hybrid. You're going to learn how to be a travel agent, but also you're going to learn how to run a business and be relevant in the online space, which is great. Like if you can go to hairdresser school, but if you don't know how to get clients, you're going to work for the salon, or you're going to open your own salon, or you're going to work for the salon, or you're going to do it from home and garner up your own clients. So it really is just a matter of what you envision for yourself for the future. I don't think there's a wrong answer. It's just what's going to be best for you. So those are kind of the differences in the program and how I would spell them out based on what I know, of course, on the inner workings of ours versus the other ones that are out there. And it's important to note, like, travel agent careers in today's marketplace, even if you're working for an agency, they're going to require that you guys market yourself. So outside of, like, of course, if you're working for Amex or AAA or one of those guys, you're not going to have to market yourself because you show up to work, they pay you an hourly wage, and you answer calls and you do your job, right? But if you're going to work for another agency, there's still the way that the business models work in our industry, especially post 2020, is you're working as an independent contractor under an agency, whether it's a mom and pop agency or a large host. You're an IC, an independent contractor. You still have to go out and get your own clients. You still have to get relevant in the online marketplace. You still need that real world application piece if you're going to be running your business from home. So just keep that in mind. If you don't want to have to do more learning later to actually, start your business, or before you can actually start making money, then consider that as well. Careers on Vacation might be a better fit for you. The other thing you want to ask yourself is, do I prefer 100% online, or would I benefit from having a real classroom available to you? Some of you guys might be like, I just prefer online. I don't want to go to online classes. I don't care about having humans help me. That's fine. Then one of those online programs might be a great fit for you. But as you get into the industry and realize how complicated it is, or as you start setting up your architecture, doing the things you need to do, especially on the business side, would you personally feel a benefit from having someone you can ask a question to at any time, a classroom available that covers topics in more detail? Yes, I learned in the online course how to book Disney cruises, groups, whatever, but now can I hop on with a human and ask questions because I have my first group? Oh my gosh, it would be nice to just make sure I'm doing everything right. So if having that extra layer of human involvement in the process as you learn and as you grow, that might be something that you need to answer for yourself to just know. Travel Institute and Ashworth are online. So COV is more of a hybrid with lots of human interaction and private coaching available to go through the differences there. Then the last question is, how do you care about getting certified quickly? Like if you're really taking a leisurely pace for your travel business, or you're just considering it more of a hobby business, you're dipping the toe in the water going, I will see how it goes kind of thing. Maybe being on a time crunch doesn't matter. But for those of you who are like, I want a certification, I want to show people I have a certification, I want to use it in my marketing, then ask yourself, like, how quickly would I like to be certified? What's my goal for getting certified? If it's, that more 3-4 months range, Careers on Vacation is going to be a 3-month, and then you have your certification. Ashworth, if you really put the pedal to the metal, you can work through their program in 4 months, but you have up to a year. And then Travel Institute is required 12 months. You're not going to see that piece of paper in your hand until 12 months. So keep that in mind as well, just in terms of your timeline for your personal goals. So, many of these clients that go through Ashworth and Travel Institute, we get a lot of them through Careers on Vacation, only because it's that whole piece of they learn how to be a travel agent now, but still knowing how to set up that online business. So just keep that in mind. Also, if you are ever going to have the ambition to have your own business, why not get the how to do it and how to run my business and how to be relevant in the online space from the beginning, so you don't end up paying for 2 programs versus 1 program in the beginning. Now, if you're just going to be super happy working for, AAA or Amex or something like that, awesome. Then one of those other ones could be an awesome fit. Or maybe you're going to work with an agency that does have some type of hybrid training model. But if you have the ambition to grow, or if you don't want to be tied to working for someone else in the long term, that's where you're going to get that piece in Careers on Vacation. That's the earning while learning, getting you into action faster, getting relevant in the online space, and of course, a real world application. So I told you guys I was going to be biased, but I really believe in our program in terms of the differences. And when we built it, of course, we looked at what was out there and what people were asking us to do. So that's why it's hard to compare these, right? They're not apples to apples. If we were looking at 3 online programs, there might be different things to look at, but we're looking at 3 very different programs that address things in different ways and approach things different ways. So what I'm encouraging you to do today is ask yourself these questions and go, what is best for me? What do I feel like like I need, and then you can start in that place regardless of whatever program you end up with. So I would love for you to reflect on what is best for you. Again, I have not done these other programs. I am going to put a link down below and of a comparison chart so you can see everything that's included in our Careers on Vacation program. So if you have conversations or if you check out the other websites, that way you can easily kind of check and say, what do they have that's important? What do they have I don't care about? And kind of can go back and forth. So I will add a link in down for you below to check that out as well. But if you've been following along and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to get certified as soon as possible, and yes, I need human interaction, and I would benefit from private coaching and learning that real world application, and who doesn't love earning while earning mode? If those things are speaking to you guys and you resonate with me, I really encourage you to check out Careers on Vacation. This is our 12-week mastermind. So this is the one that you guys have heard about online. And it's our most popular program. So there's a little screenshot there showing you there, but you get all of the online curriculum. You get to work with my team, who's amazing, the same team that helped me grow my travel business over the years. And of course, you guys know we're the most reviewed program in the industry. We have well over 100 case studies on YouTube right now. So definitely go over and check those out for sure. I'm sure there's a story that's very similar to yours. And we'll probably say, you know what, I was like that person too. But I encourage you to check that out. But if you want to apply, you can go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. And we'll just talk about your goals. If it is a fit to work together and we can really help you, then we'll talk to you about applying for the program. If not, you'll still get some great tips. And then of course, we'll wish you all of the love and success as you move forward on your journey. So guys, I love you so much. I hope this was helpful for you today to kind of dissect the different certifications that are out there and learn what does the time look like, what's each one going to do for you personally. And I encourage you, just keep going. If you have a passion for travel and you just want to get into the industry, just get started. I don't care what program you start with. I love you and I wish you so much success no matter where you are in your journey. And I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And you can follow us at Wanderlust CEO, also over on Instagram and TikTok. We have some fun stuff going on always over there too. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys. Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out my other content to help you grow and scale your very own travel business. And also, I invite you to travel around the world with me and find out what I'm doing in my portable, profitable, award-winning travel business. Check out the videos.